Good evening, Brawlhalla fans, it's Raidhyn, and I am back with another Legend Spotlight on Hattori. Tonight, I am going to be featuring everybody's favorite speedy ninja Hattori, who is well known for her quick movement that lets her run across the board easily and without any kind of opposition. She's largely considered one of the stronger characters in the game, and we're going to be featuring her tonight. She features a sword and spear combination with very weak armor and attack power made up for with sheer speed. And it's basically the speed that she has for why everyone kind of considers her one of the stronger characters in the game. Now tonight I am joined by Compton EMT, who is a great member of the Brawlhalla community who I've done some videos with in the past. He is also organizing a lot of the upcoming community tournaments that you may have heard about, and he has been playing for the last hour or so. I've seen him online, so he is all warmed up. I'm coming into this cold, so this should be a little interesting. And there we go, finally get our first hit in there with our first weapon. And yeah, so Hattori is interesting because most people just rely entirely on her move speed as opposed to her signature moves, because her move speed is so great that you can literally change positions mid-air. And it's something that she beats out so many other legends in this game, not because of her stats or anything, but just because she gets there quicker than everyone else. So it's kind of part of what makes her a fan favorite of most players. She's very viable because of her speed in both 1v1 and in free-for-all scenarios. Now we will take a look at her signature move. The first is this kind of sword flip thing. Don't really know how to describe it. And I'm not sure if it has counter hit properties or not, but I have seen some strange things happen with it. And there we go, and we get the first knockout on Sentinel. Now, you're going to see on this match, because of Sentinel's high armor, Hattori is not going to be getting a lot of fast knockouts. And again, she has really weak attack damage. So, you know, again, it's pretty reliant on her speed to be able to get in the damage and eventually knock the person out. So, Sentinel, or Compton on Sentinel, picks up the counter knockout. This should be interesting because I know he's been playing a lot recently, and I'm interested to see just how much he's improved since the last time that we played. And so far we're equal. That wouldn't have happened had we done this, you know, a few weeks ago. So this is Hattori's second signature move, this kind of clouded smoke move, and basically what it does is it will trap anybody who enters the smoke unless she gets interrupted. So if she gets interrupted, she can get knocked out of it, but otherwise you're basically going to get hit. Oh, and the wrong move came out there. I was trying to do something else. Oh, a nice combo coming out from Compton. I like it. We were just having a discussion about the blades on this, thanks to Queen Nai. Oh, and he counters my attack, and he's actually in the lead. All right. Let's see if we can't... Oh, and he picks up the blade mid-air. Digging it. All right. Let's see if that'll knock him out, and it does. Feel good about that. We'll pick up our spear again, and see what we can't do next. Oh, and he picks me up with a hammer. Now, Compton is much better with the hammers than I am due to his original main of playing Nash. And we're able to combo 2 up airs pretty easily. And let's just see if we can't. I haven't played Hattori in quite some time because, as you know, as I was saying earlier, because she's a favorite, something that I try to stay away from is the clear favorites in people's minds. You know, I'm not much of a tier list warrior. I don't really play that way. I try to find somebody who's, you know, close to my style and stick with them. So I've actually avoided Hattori ever since I first discovered how favored she was by so many people, and then started playing other characters. Alright, so we're going to pogo stick a little bit, and we'll counter that. Alright, so far so good. Maybe I'm warming up. Oh, and he almost gets me with the charge attack there, but we managed to avoid it. And we get the uppercut. Let's see if we can't finish this off nice and quick. And we grab him as soon as he goes for the weapon. So that is one of the things that I've been trying to do, not just with Hattori, but with all characters, is kind of take advantage of when I believe that people are going to be moving towards certain items, because there's a split second of vulnerability whenever somebody picks up an item. And so if you know that they're going to go for it, there's usually a good opportunity for you to be able to counterattack and take advantage of their vulnerability. Oh, and he scoops me right up off the ground as I'm trying to explain taking advantage of things. A little bit unexpected, but again, that's some good solid hammer work coming out from Compton. And wow, he gets the bomb prediction. Let's see if we can't... Oh, nice. Alright, so we're able to put on some damage, and... Ooh, nice diagonal. Alright, let's pick up a weapon and see if we can't get this last knockout. Ooh, nice toss. Alright, so we're able to get him with the double swing. Up, and he dodges right through our downward attack. Trying to get him there with the weapon toss. Oh, nice knockout coming out from Compton. Very nice. I'm liking this. This is feeling pretty good. All right, let's see if we can't. And yep, we get him as he's trying to go for his weapon, and we take the first match. So, GG, on to the next. Well played, sir. Yes, you have become much stronger. Here on the record. I am digging it. Alright, so we're going to go back to Hattori. Compton EMT is still rolling with random because, much like myself, he's played enough of this game at this point to be comfortable with the entire roster. And I'm really digging it. I really love seeing people who, you know, when I fought them a week or two ago, it's not that they were awful, but, you know, it wasn't that close or that fair of a fight. And then playing them again a week later and just seeing how drastically they've improved. It's a big part of the fun for me. Alright, so we get the first hit, we get the second hit. And these upward attacks with the air is something that I'm really not a fan of with the pistols, because if you do land them, they have like a ridiculous amount of damage. But the problem is that if you miss, you're gonna be in a pretty bad situation overall. Alright, so we get a hit. And whoa, that's a sketchy place for a bomb. I will say, yep, I'm just gonna not play it with that at all. Alright, let's jump over here, and oh, he lands on the bomb and gets the knockout. That's good stuff. I really do like this stage because of some of the more interesting shenanigans that can happen on it. Yep, so there's another example of why I don't really like using that upward attack with the guns, is just because even if you get the first hit, you know, you can miss the others, and I just don't like things that aren't for certain, you know? I like being able to play with some level of certainty. Ooh, that was kind of weird. Oh, dodge up! Oh, and he gets it. That's what you get for knowing the air mechanics inside and out, is great recovery capabilities. Just gonna dance around here, and we get the uppercut. I really like how fast the uppercut comes out on pretty much all the characters. It's one of my favorite moves because you can really take people by surprise. Alright, we're just being really mean right about now. Oh, those dive kicks, just about nothing stops them. think the hammer stops them. Alright. The downward gun move that Brax is using is actually really good because it has a great amount of priority and hit stun. Whoa! Yeah, I'll take that. And we get another knockout. So Brax has really low armor, unlike Sentinel, so the effects of Hattori's low attack speed is barely noticeable, or low attack power is barely noticeable on other 3 armor characters, which is another reason why she's preferred. It seems that the majority of characters that people like to play are kind of on the faster glass cannon side of things, so against somebody that has no armor, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. For, you know, somebody to have really low attack speed or attack power. Excuse me, for some reason I seem to be having an incredibly hard time talking about attributes tonight. Ooh, almost got him with the uppercut, but his hurt box was just a little too far out of reach. I love the action on this middle T platform, it's really goofy. Alright, playing the air game. Oh, and that's the second knockout on 1 life for Compton. Alright, closing the gap. It's alright, at this point all we need to do is get 1 hit. I've said this many times in the past before, sometimes all you need is 1 hit, and you're good to go. So there it is, that's Hattori, everybody. Thank you very much for watching this edition of Legends Spotlight featuring myself and Compton EMT. Make sure to check out Compton EMT's Hitbox and Twitch when he's up live streaming Brawlhalla, as it's great entertainment, and he's also going to be hosting the upcoming tournaments that are going to be happening every other Saturday all throughout the month of January. So stay tuned to my channel for more about that, and you can also check out all the Brawlhalla community areas on the Steam discussion forums, in addition to the Brawlhalla subreddit, which is just reddit.com/r/Brawlhalla. Check it out. It's pretty awesome, and I do post there frequently. So, with all of that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Brawlhalla.